Do you ever find yourself curious about the actions that take place on a farm that produces millions of leeches? If a creature has such a horrible appearance, why would anyone choose to grow it? Once upon a time, this spine-chilling species, which has fascinated humanity for thousands of years, possessed abilities that are now being exploited for financial gain. Discover more by becoming a member of my channel right away. When living in a farming environment, leeches consume snails, clams, and even animal blood on occasion as their primary source of nutrition. Because they are simple to acquire, abundant in nutrients, and ideal for the natural diet of leeches, snails and clams have been selected as the principal sources of food for leeches. Growing of leeches. When feeding the leeches, it is necessary to do so on a consistent basis and in the appropriate quantities in order to prevent waste, and to guarantee that the water quality does not decrease. The average amount of snails and clams that are required for each 1,000 leeches is approximately 20 kg each week. Leech farms are situated in regions that are protected from the wind, but still receive a significant amount of sunshine, which is beneficial for drainage and irrigation purposes. The selection of the appropriate location is an essential component. On average, the ponds at these places are 3 meters broad and 1 to 1.5 meters deep, and they are built to correspond with the dimensions of the facility. As a result of the significance of this stage, Chinese leech farmers pay close attention to it with extraordinary care. Please take a look at these leeches. They are in good health. The breeding of leeches is limited to only the healthiest of the species. Those who are physically active have skin that is silky smooth, brightly colored, and free of any injuries. The Chinese people are incredibly bold and valiant in their actions. The mere sight of these leeches is enough to make me feel a great deal of fear. Is there anyone else that has the same feelings as Noel? Adult leeches are normally harvested by Chinese leech farmers when they have reached a length of approximately 10 to 12 centimeters. This typically takes place after around 6 to 12 months of growing. Her hands appear to be threading a needle as if she were doing so. In my opinion, this is the process that takes place before the leeches are dried, and it appears to be an art form. Dried leeches, despite the fact that they may be unsettling to look at, are in fact a source of food that is rich in nutrients and have become an essential component in the prescriptions of many traditional medicines, particularly in Chinese medicine. It is now time to explore the interesting world of leeches, which goes beyond the chilling tales. Due to the fact that they feed on blood, leeches are sometimes connected with feelings of dread and revulsion. Nonetheless, these animals have been useful in the fields of health, science, and ecosystems for ages. There is a great deal more to learn about these interesting critters, despite the fact that current leech farming is primarily concerned with cultivating them for the sake of traditional medicine and research. Leeches are significantly more valuable than they appear to be at first glance, both in terms of their historical relevance and the surprising contributions they have made to the advancement of scientific knowledge. There is evidence that suggests that the ancient Egyptians used leeches for bloodletting as early as 1500 BCE. This indicates that the use of leeches in medicine extends back thousands of years. Leeches were considered to restore equilibrium to the body's humors in ancient civilizations such as Greece, Rome, and China. This practice extended throughout the world. It was common practice for medical practitioners in Europe throughout the medieval period to employ leeches as a treatment for a variety of ailments, including fevers, infections, and even mental problems. The use of leech therapy has experienced a remarkable resurgence in contemporary medicine, particularly in the field of microsurgery. A potent anticoagulant known as hirudin is found in the saliva of therapeutic leeches. This anticoagulant helps to prevent blood from clotting and improve circulation. In reconstructive surgeries, such as reattaching severed fingers or treating severe bruises in transplanted tissues, this has proven to be an extremely useful technique. The fact that medical-grade leeches are now used in hospitals all over the world to aid in the recovery process following surgical procedures is evidence that these organisms continue to play an important role in modern healthcare. Leeches have become significant subjects in scientific inquiry throughout the years. In addition to their applications in the medical field, scientists have gained new insights into the processes of neuronal regeneration and communication, thanks to the straightforward and efficient neural systems of these organisms. Because of the relatively simple neural architecture that they possess, leeches are great models for the study of how the nervous system operates. This could potentially lead to advancements in the treatment of spinal cord injuries and neurodegenerative illnesses. Leech saliva contains anticoagulants, which have been utilized in the development of new medications for the prevention of cardiovascular events, such as strokes and heart attacks. Researchers are also investigating the possibility of using compounds obtained from leeches as a cure for cancer. This is due to the fact that specific enzymes found in leech saliva may possess qualities that inhibit the growth of tumors. The study of leeches continues to open up new avenues for the advancement of medical knowledge, demonstrating that these creepy-looking parasites are much more than just critters who are a nuisance. In addition, leeches are not only important in the field of human medicine, but they also provide an essential contribution to the preservation of healthy aquatic ecosystems. They can be found in freshwater areas all over the world, and in addition to being predators, they are also prey, which helps to maintain the natural order. Through their role as predators, certain species of leeches contribute to the regulation of populations of small aquatic animals. This helps to prevent overcrowding, which could result in environmental imbalances. While this is going on, leeches are a vital link in the food chain because they provide a source of nutrition for a wide variety of fish, birds, and amphibians. The consumption of decomposing organic debris and parasites by certain species even contributes to the filtration of water from contaminants. Leeches, despite the fact that they are known to be terrifying creatures, play an important role in the natural world. This demonstrates that every organism occupies a certain position within the ecosystem. Although most people think of leeches as being able to feed by sucking blood, this is not the only way that all species of leeches feed. As a matter of fact, a great number of leech species are carnivorous, meaning that they consume small invertebrates such as worms and snails rather than consumption of blood. There are even certain leeches that display intriguing modifications that set them apart from other members of their species. As an illustration, the Amazon giant leech, also known as Haemonteria gillianii, has the ability to reach a length of up to 45 centimeters and is renowned for its huge and razor-sharp teeth. The Tyrannobdella rex, often known as the T-Rex leech, is another fascinating species that was just recently discovered. This particular species has teeth that are gigantic in comparison to its body size and prefers to attach itself to the mucous membranes of mammals. The existence of these peculiar species exemplifies the extraordinary diversity that exists within the leech family, demonstrating that there is still a great deal to learn about these insect animals. Some farms have extended their operations in order to fulfill the growing demand for leeches, despite the fact that conventional leech farming largely focuses on producing leeches for utilization in medical applications. In some societies, leeches are currently bred for the purpose of scientific research, as supplies for aquariums, and even for the preparation of unique foods. There are some areas of the world where dried leeches are regarded as a delicacy, and it is claimed that eating them can provide a variety of health benefits. Farming practices that adhere to ethical standards are becoming increasingly significant as concerns about the environment continue to grow. There has been a significant decrease in the number of wild leech populations as a result of excessive harvesting, which has led to an increased focus on appropriate breeding efforts. Researchers and conservationists have the goal of protecting wild leech populations while simultaneously satisfying the requirements of the scientific and medical communities through the promotion of sustainable leech farming. Leeches have been misunderstood for a very long time, and they are frequently feared due to the fact that they have a tendency to be parasitic. On the other hand, their contributions to the fields of medicine, science, and ecosystems shed light on a significantly more intricate and significant role in the world. Leeches continue to be of immense use to humanity in a variety of unanticipated ways, ranging from their ancient use in bloodletting to their contemporary applications in surgical procedures and the discovery of new drugs. These organisms are a demonstration of the exquisite architecture that nature has created, whether they are assisting scientists in their understanding of neuronal regeneration or maintaining the equilibrium of aquatic ecosystems. It is possible to grasp the genuine significance of leeches in terms of both human health and the environment if we are able to appreciate them beyond their creepy appearance.